Hello and welcome to the DeKalb 399 for the Napa Auto Parts Cup Series from Kansas Speedway. I am King, joined by Commander in the booth once again. We are excited to bring you this 110 lap event from the mile and a half out in Kansas. So as the drivers come around to take the one to go until green, let's go ahead and take our starting lineup presented by Craven Engines. On the inside, leading us to green is Forza with Frando on his outside, first and second in points. First and second in wins this season. Behind them, it's two DRT drivers, Supreme and Brash. Brash, a mid-season rookie, gonna push his teammate to the green. Behind them is Ballin and Flicker, former teammates at Bear. Now Ballin is with Blaze. Flicker, your reigning champion in the Cup Series. Behind them, Pango from STP, another mid-season tryout driver, and Drone Strike Racing's Zach in the number 31. Behind them is Drone Strike Racing's Robloxian in the 62, and owner of Bear Motorsports Ford in the 24. And then in row 12, we have row 6, Dragon Soul from Drone Strike Racing and Milk from Late Night Racing. And rounding out our field tonight is David from Bear Motorsports. Those pace laps are shorter than I thought. We're green already.
They're underway here at Kansas, here in the Great Plains. Forza right now with a amazing restart's gonna let himself get out to the race lead, but behind him are the two Dodges of the number 33 and 29. They're gonna be side by side coming off of turn 4. The 29 scraping that outside wall. They're 3 wide for P3. Contact between Frando and the 29, the Zero Geico machine for BTM to the inside. Some drivers in the apron below the racing line. They're going to check up behind them as they span out 2 and 3 wide behind the race leader of Forza as 29 cuts across Dragon's nose off of turn 2. That'll fan him out more. Spread out behind the race leader as they're 3 wide once again.
Robloxian shoving it up the middle.
In contact in the wall, and there's more wrecking in out of turn 4. Flickers around, he'll save it, and they call the caution out. Everyone saved it. They're going to bring out the caution for the first time. I'm wondering if that was race back, unless they're going to let him race back here. Forza's going to come right out of turn number 2. Race control, being a little trigger happy with the caution button tonight. They're going to bring out the first caution of the evening with Forza out front in the 33 of Supreme off his Indianapolis win. He's really hot right now and looking to hopefully lead some laps here tonight from Kansas.
Yeah, that was Supreme's
as everyone comes around the form up behind the pace car for the first time this evening, wherever the pace car's at.
Pit row will be open this time. Already under caution for the first time tonight at lap 4 of 110. Looks like most of the field's going to come down.
Well, and split strategy.
Yeah, actually, even split, actually.
So the only, there's no real problems to report for any of these drivers car-wise because they haven't really ran much laps. Everyone coming in is just coming in for full fuel and 4 tires. Forza slid out of his box. It'll cost him time on this pit stop. Maybe it'll allow Supreme or someone else to get the jump on him. And nope, there's going to be a problem with the 33 Supreme. He'll be sent to the back here on this restart. And these first goers, there's someone speeding there. I think it may have been, I don't know who it was back there, but it was somebody back there speeding on the pit lane. But this split strategy will allow some of these guys that are pitting later that extra fuel. So it looks like Frando and a late taker there also are going to come down the pit lane to grab that extra round of fuel, have 1 extra lap. So it'll be green this time around more than likely unless everyone can't form back up. So Frando will come on in. He's in his box. Again, 4 fresh tires, Sunoco fuel for Frando. Get that leap and edge against the rest of the field. Ford has not came down the pit lane. The 42, we've got some, I guess, quote-unquote new drivers in the field that I don't recognize yet, but 42 Milk, he ran Indianapolis. Did not have the strongest finishing result he could have wanted, but up front here, as we are still waiting here, the 99 will be sent to the back with pit road penalty. So pit road grabbing a couple of the drivers here that decided to come on down. And it looks like it'll still be caution here. No one's going to be allowed to come back down. Pit road is closed unless someone may do a, that's one thing, but I'm pretty sure it's closed. It'll be green this time more than likely for these drivers. It'll be our first restart of the day. It'll be Ford out up front in that number 24 Chevrolet for Bear Motorsports.
See if we can hold it.
And we're going to, yeah, hopefully these drivers can hold it. It'll be the 24, and the rest of the field choosing here as they start to choose early behind.
There's not a choose cone.
Oh, that's awkward.
I forgot to put a choose cone. Damn it, I knew I forgot something. God, nobody said anything in the D. No, we didn't have a caution in the D2 race. God damn it. Whatever.
And
Ford
Adam,
on the
pace car pulls
inside.
off of 4. And it's going to be the green flag once
Oh my
again here
God.
from Kansas.
What a restart
by
for
Geico.
Ballin.
Oh my goodness.
Right through the middle. What a restart. Now Ford's trying to fight back on the inside. Ballin trying to hang on his quarter panel. Going to be even off of turn 2 for the lead. Forza already fighting his way back up to 4th on the inside of Milk. 3 wide behind him. Into turn 3. Ballin going to look for the crossover on Ford, and he's going to have it with his teammate behind him. Ballin out to the inside, coming down to the front stretch. Going to take the apron.
Trouble on the infield. Dragons getting spun around.
Oh, lots of contact into the wall.
Got Ballin into the wall. He collects 4. They're 5 wide.
5 wide and 1.
The leaders. And they're all in the wall. Leaders are spanning out, and Forza takes the race lead back here at Kansas with 22 laps to go here in stage 1.
Flicker's still stuck in the middle of 3 wide, back in the pack.
Oh, middle of the pack. They're trying to wreck again. They're going up, and they all save it again out of 4. On the front straightaway, BTM 1 and 2 here early at Kansas as they're 3 wide for last. As more contact, and 99 gets into the side of, I have no idea who that is back there. I cannot tell. I think it was the 29 Dodge Challenger back there he got into with. But moreover, it is 3 wide outside the top 5 as Supreme tries to claw his way back out through this
This man,
pack.
Corey LaJoy, really went from
Blocky.
from a Cup Series driver to calling the Cup Series race. In a freaking polo, bro. Oh my god. Sorry. 20 laps to go in stage 1. Frando and
right
Flicker
now,
fighting side
in a
by
battle
side.
with Flicker. Got someone spanning out there. I think that's the 31 who just sent it up the track. It's going to lose some ground here to Robloxian Fied and Supreme, who got tucked back into that battle for about 6th position. As Ford gets into the wall there on the front straightaway, those 2 BTM cars are getting closer to each other as the 0 of Ballin begins to reel in his team owner of Forza off of turn 2. As they come onto this back straightaway, it's a single file line, first through about 3rd, right? Or no, not first through 3rd, first through 5th right now, as the rest of the pack is battling out for that P6 position. The Supreme finally clears Robloxian Fight on the front straightaway. It's about 2/10 spreading out first and second as Frando begins to reel in the number 24 Chevrolet of Ford out of turns 1 and 2. He's going to get on the back bumper here, looking on the inside here out of turn 2 onto the back straightaway. He's going to push Ford along here as they go off in 3 and 4. Finally going to get to that inside line.
Ooh, got tight
looking to
a little
make the
bit.
pass here.
Oh no, he's just diving in the corner. Looked like he got tight.
Out of 4, it's going to be Frando going to pull Flicker along here to try and make that pass on P3. Flicker will follow his teammate on the outside, then go to the inside. Ford left, a sitting duck here on the outside line is going to lose significant positions as Robloxian Fied puts the 29 into the wall off of turn 2 as they bang doors here on the back straightaway. It's going to be an intense battle there for that P6 position, or excuse me, I think that's like P8.
Yeah, it's a little further back.
P10. And the 29 is reeled in this pack. He finally got cleared. Dodge making their way up here. 33 and 29 have reeled in these 2 Bear Motorsport Chevrolets, and they're looking to make the pass here. As Supreme drives the 48 up the track to 24 into the wall off of turn 2. A little bit of contact in the middle of this pack here, as there's a 4-car battle right now for P4. That Dodge 33 is going to finally clear, but here comes 29 looking to take the position away, as it's tight racing here for P4. There's 2 Fords up front, running away with it, with Frando trying to chase them down with 15 to go here in this first and opening stage. We've already had 1 caution for incident. It was on the front straightaway. Everyone was able to save it, but a lot of cars were around, but they all somehow managed to get their cars woed back up. Caution nonetheless. did reel everyone back in together, so this is why we have this tight racing here for about now the 6th position now, as those two Chevrolets of Flicker and contact on the straightaway. They put each other in the wall. There goes Ford. He's around. He's in front of the pack. He's going to collect the 99. Hard impact into the wall for Ford, and he's going to be the only one. No caution. He got loose off of turn 4, spun it around. Or excuse me, not off turn 4, on the front straightaway, and was around for all of that. No caution because he was the only one involved in that one. It'll be 13 to go, and Ford's going to lose all that ground. Was in P6 mid-pack. Hit that wall on the front straightaway, and around he went. Hit the 99 pretty good on the front of that number 99 Chevrolet. He'll woe it back up and get it going. And the bad luck continues for the number 24 Chevrolet of Ford, as he's now all the way back 13th, nearly 7 seconds behind the leader of Forza. But as we go back up to the front of the field, all it is going to be Forza right now trying to keep his teammate at bay. The 0 of Ballin, the Geico Ford Mustang. Right now following Forza through, he's got that draft. He's got the line he needs to reel in the 47. Brando's also looking to join the party up front for this battle for the lead with 12 to go, as Forza and Ballin come out of turn 3 and 4 here with 11 to go. Forza a little bit low there off of 4 will ruin that run, but Ballin's going to reel him in here. And Ballin looking to take the race lead away from his team owner. He's half a car length now, trying to reel him in, trying to get that little bit of an arc off of turns 1 and 2. Brando's winning these two the battle here. He could possibly reel them in as Frando gets into the wall there a little bit off. And right now, King, are we looking, what are the keys to this race right now, if you don't mind going over that? Oh, you're muted. Never mind. I'll imagine you said the keys. You know what? I'll invent my own keys. All right, the keys to the race today here at Kansas. I think one of the main things you're going to see is how you can exit off these corners. It's going to be a real significant factor how you can exit, especially turns 3 and 4 coming to the start-finish line. We have seen many times before, if you have a poor exit here at Kansas, it could really cost you position-wise and strategically, especially if you're just making those green flag pit stops. Really how you exit these corners, coming off of turn 4, coming off of turn 2 onto the back straightaway, it'll be a determining factor onto how much speed you can carry off the corner. And moreover, how good are you doing fuel-wise? If you run out of fuel here at Kansas, you're definitely not going to be able to make it around. We saw that at Indianapolis. It was going to be a fuel strategy before our incidents occurred, and that's how we saw Forza so far out front. And overall, it's going to be real interesting to see how BTM, how Bear, how Drone Strike, and everyone else is going to do strategically here at Kansas if we keep this going green for the rest of the run.
Sorry about that. I had to get my DoorDash. Here's our actual keys to victory presented by Home Depot. For the first stick, we got being able to find the limit here in these corners. It's very high speed track all the way around, but you got to be able to find that limit between speed and being able to hold your line and keep your car under control. And then after that, we have the question of will season-long pit road woes continue? Well, it was actually a fairly clean pit road last night in D2, but we're yet to have a green flag stop under or here in the D1 race. But we've seen a couple guys have troubles, just following that new procedure of the access road on pit exit and just the standard pitting outside of your box and speeding penalties. And then after that, managing the long run has got to be key. I mean, that's a staple of the NAPRA. We have a lot of long runs here, no stage cautions. We had one caution early, but we've been green ever since that lap 4 caution. So definitely coming into play here as you see Frando reel in these top 2 Fords. Same with Supreme behind him. And we can disregard the final key because that's wrong next week. But those are our keys to victory presented by Home Depot as Forza brings us around to 5 laps to go here in the DeKalb 399 from Kansas. Got his teammate playing blocker behind him, but Frando has been running him down with excellent pace. And Supreme got clear of the pack behind him, and he's also in chase.
Everyone has been reeling down the race leader. Supreme's running him down. Frando just knocked his teammate out of the way. Or excuse me, Forza's teammate out of the way there for P2. So I think Forza right now, I don't think he's looking good on the long run. I think the 3.
Sorry, there was a big wreck in the Cup race.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was like waiting for you to be like.
I just looked at my phone, Jimmy. I just looked at my phone. Jimmy, no. Oh, is that Zillage?
But
Oh, that is
besides
Zillage.
that, right now, Brando has cleared out for P2. He's going to have a little bit. Oh, he's going to nearly put it into the wall for turn 2, but he'll clear out for P2. Zero's going to follow him through as they come out here off of turns 3 and 4, looking to take 3 to go here in our first stage here at Kansas. Forza right now collecting those laps led right now. Definitely doing a good job at that. And right now with this fuel run, it's looking like they will make it here for the remaining of the stage. Frando did take that extra round there on that fuel run. So he has a little bit more fuel to spare than Forza or the Zero do. And again, we saw another situation there. Ford did not pit at all. We had some non-pitters like the 42 and the 24 did not pit at all in that first round. So either A, we're looking at a possible situation where those two could run out very soon here. As we're looking at the 24's telemetry right now, he is on fumes right now. He's at 230 fuel with Milk just following real close, I believe, with them.
Yeah, Milk just came off pit road.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Milk just came off pit road. So he's got fresh fuel, so he can run out remaining of the stage, but he'll be far, far behind as it's the white flag here for stage 1.
Ford just pitted on a closed pit road.
There'll be a penalty there for Ford. Closing on a closed pit. What was I saying? Pitting on a closed pit. Besides that, coming around here, Forza is going to take our stage 1 victory here from Kansas in the number 47 BTM Ford Mustang. It'll be Frando for second. P3 will go to Ballin as they're in the wall behind them. That was Supreme and Ballin getting together for position. Very interesting there. Contact for the position there between Supreme and the Zero. As the Zero gets reeled in by the... Oh, and hard into the wall. I have no idea who that was, but... Oh, and there he goes. The one's around in the middle of the pack. He'll save it, recover it off of turn 4. He went around. That was Pango in the number 1 Dodge Challenger. That Red Bull. Beautiful skin. Forza right now. At 400 fuel, Frando's a little bit extra to go around. He'll be able to go around probably one more time than Forza will. He'll save it, recover it off of turn. Zero got into an incident there with Supreme, so he'll be a little bit off the pace here as we are still waiting for those first round of green flag pit stops to get going. Right now, the main battle you're looking at is between the number 47 Ford Mustang and the number 3 Dodge Challenger of Frando. It's been that story all season between these two. It'll be real interesting to see how it plays out this weekend here at Kansas. As Supreme's looking to join the fun here with his teammate. But besides that, Forza's running on now fumes, so he's probably going to come in either this time or next time. Indication from Zach, he'll be coming in this time. We'll see if Forza follows through here as they come off of turn 4. Nope, he's going to stay out. Frando actually pits earlier than Forza. That's interesting. So here comes 2 Dodges, a Ford of Ballin. He speeds. Issues for BTM. It's going to be Ballin. Going to be speeding on the pit lane. That'll be unfortunate for him. Had a great run. Ford and the Zero are going to be victims here of pit road. As Forza right now.
Oh, Dragon also with the penalty.
And he makes it. As well. Forza.
Side by side coming off pit road. Supreme and Frando. And
Forza ran it out there longer than Frando. That's real surprising, but he overspeeds it, but he gets it reeled back in, so he's all good. We'll see where Forza rounds out here. Frando will be coming down, and trouble for the 99. Pit Road's just the king. Pit Road seems to be grabbing everybody tonight here at Kansas.
I mean, D2 performed better than D1 so far last night.
Here comes Frando, is going to get out in front of the 99. We're still
see if he
looking for the
can-
47, and
Forza
47's
is
out of turn 2.
just now getting to the line.
There he is. And
Good
he
pit
is
stop
well
for
out.
Forza.
Again, they got to take that pit road exit, because if they don't take that exit, I think it's down the pit road penalty.
Yeah,
If you
drive
don't
through.
take the proper exit. Yeah. So again, drivers got to watch out for that.
I think that
So
first
people are
pit
getting
box
nabbed
for
by the
Forza
pit.
also helped him.
Yeah, people are getting nabbed by the pit road police tonight. We've already seen, I think, like 5 drivers, 6 drivers now get nabbed for pit road penalties. So it'll be very interesting to see how Forza's able to run this one out. Milk was our earliest pitter, so he'll definitely be down the pits earlier than everybody else. We'll see how he does, but it's kind of strategy is kind of all over the place. Some people pitted earlier, some people pitted later. Forza was one of those later pitters, surprisingly, which I'm surprised Frando pitted earlier than Forza, even though he pitted later. I don't even know how that works out, but it'll just be very interesting to see how that works out for Forza, Frando, and everybody, for that matter. Right now, between the whole field, Allen's about nearly 20 seconds back from his teammate of Forza, who's in the race lead. So we could see some lap traffic here soon. Again, these drivers are running about 28 second lap times, 29 second lap times. So very easy for Forza to reel them in here over time. And again, you can already see one driver in front of him. I don't know who that is.
That's Ford.
There is a car. Ford in the 24 had that penalty. He's in 12th right now, looking to go a lap down.
And Dragon just ahead
Two
of
drivers,
him,
I think.
also with the penalty.
2 drivers have a driver's already DNF'd. I think that's the 29 of Brash. He said he had to go, so he's already DNF'd from this race. There's 12 drivers out on track right now. We're currently racing, screaming around this very fast 1.5 mile racetrack here in Kansas. And overall, the main story right now is Forza right now as he kind of kisses that wall for turn 4. He's going to see how he's able to run this run out. He's got about 2nd and 7/10 on Supreme, who has taken P2 away from his teammate of Frando. Where Bloxy and Fide had a good run at Indy, but got caught up late with so many penalties. So many penalties for Robloxy and Fide. Right now running P4 Flicker. Looking for a good run as well in P5, the 31 of Zach, I believe that is, and P6 Milk. With a very interesting strategy tonight is going to be running P7 Pingo. Had that incident off of turn 4, spinning around. He's in P8. Ballin had that penalty we saw earlier running P9. Same with the 99, 26, and 24. If you're Ballin and below, you have had a penalty tonight, and you are certainly reaping the consequences of that. With 24 laps to go, Forza is reeling in lap traffic right now. The 24 Ford right now getting closer and closer to the number 47 Ford Mustang right now as he's dragging him down. Like reeling him back into the pack here. The points here as Forza continues to lead laps. Forza right now holding on to a nearly 40-point lead right now against Supreme, who's currently P2 in the points. Brando, surprisingly, even with all his great runs, only holding on to P4 in the points standings right now. So he's looking for another good points day. But again, he's got Supreme here as P2. He's got Flicker here, so it's going to be very hard to make up many points. And right now the chase, not the chase, but the playoffs right now looking wise, it's a very defined set of drivers who are going to be in this playoffs right now. So that's the cut. Okay. Right now, looks like NASCAR F1 fan is going to be the last one into this playoffs right now. Unless it's 10 or 12, I don't know, but it looks like it's 11 right now. So it'll be very interesting to see how that expands out throughout the rest of the season. We've got like a couple races left, I'm pretty sure. And right now, constructors-wise, between both divisions, DRT right now holds on the 7. Volvo doing a great job with that. BTM holds on the 6. And overall, as we see that, Forza is going to get past the 24, put him a lap down officially now with 19 to go here in stage 2. That Chevrolet is going to push Forza through here. And Forza's going to continue his grind here. Looking to now put the 99 down a lap. As Frando shuffles back to P2, 2 seconds behind the race leader of Forza. So right now it's Kansas, Texas, and Talladega are your remaining races till we get to the playoffs here in the NAPCS Cup Series. So we got this race, Texas and Talladega. So you got 2 weeks after this. And then you're going to start a playoffs here for the NAPCS Cup Series once again. Forza, Frando, Supreme, Flicker look to be the top contenders. Who else can be the surprises here is going to be the real question. Overall, it's going to be 17 laps to go here in Stage 2. Forza in dominating fashion right now. 3 seconds out in front of Frando. He's already put Ford a lap down. He's looking to put the 99 of NASCAR F1 fan a lap down. As he's well into this fuel run right now, he's got about, I would say, nearing half a tank left. So we'll see if he'll be able to run out the rest of Stage 2 or he'll be able to pit, which more likely will happen here.
I'm back again. This time with Popeyes.
Ooh.
Sorry, I just felt like sharing. I do love that chicken.
I don't think I was supposed to sing the Popeyes jingle. I think we're gonna get copyrighted now.
It's fine. Nobody's watching.
That chicken for Popeyes.
If you know what? I might come back to race just to run a Popeyes scheme.
Just to run a Popeye scheme.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Anyway, 15 to go in Stage 2. They messed up my... They put... What? They put cheese on my sandwich.
And Milk right now is pulling down the pit lane. Looks like we're going to have another DNF, maybe.
You're a mechanic.
Oh, no. What?
Why are you so blind?
You're...
Popeyes, really?
It's good.
47's going to try to make that pass
It'd be
here.
really
The 99
black.
is going to put the 99 a lap down.
It'd be really black if I said KFC, but I don't even like KFC.
No, KFC's bad. I don't even know why they put KFC on us like it's like that. KFC's not that good,
KFC's nasty.
if at all. No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
And right now, less than halfway on his fuel tank for Forza. Clean work of the 99 of NASCAR F1 fan puts him a lap down. Not good for Ford. He will not be the first car a lap down.
That's unfortunate.
So Ford not looking to have a good day. He's running P12 now. Milk. I don't know if Milk was calling it wrong. He was joking or not. I don't know what he's doing. Still out on track, so I'm guessing he was kidding or something. I don't know. But right now, Forza dominating here at Kansas. Nearly got a 2.5 second gap on P2 of Frando. Supreme has lost a little bit of ground to Frando as those two are battling out for P2.
Oh, contact
11
behind
to
him.
go here in Stage 2 as there's contact in the back of the pack for whatever position.
A little bit of contact between Flicker and Robloxian for P4, just behind Supreme and Frando.
I think right now the main thing for Robloxian fight is he is trying to get good points today. Did not have a good finishing result he would have wanted from Indianapolis after, I think, what was it, like 5 down the pit road penalties in a row for him? Something like that. I don't know what it was, but
bad.
after that day,
Whatever it was bad.
right now he's in the top 5 looking to get a good points finish and a good finish out of Stage 2, even though you'd like to be in the top 3. But they are in well sights of the top 3. They can definitely see him. The Frando and Supreme right now are seeing these two lap cars battle out. Ford's looking to be the first car lap down, so he will make that pass on NASCAR F1 fan. So Ford will be that first car lap down, P11. Can't believe we are commentating for a P11 battle, but hey, take what we can get. And Frando and Supreme right now running on to P2 and P3 as Frando gets to the wall there off of turn 2. Right now, we're just going to look and see how this stage wraps up. It's 9 to go. Forza's got 900 fuel in the tank, so he's got less than halfway. He's approaching that quarter mark, about to get ready to run on fumes. So he'll be able to possibly, it'll be very close here on fuel. So we're probably looking at maybe 4 to go. We may see Forza coming down, some other drivers deciding to come on down. As Milk is down the pit. No, he's not. He's doing something. As he is at 50 fuel, we could have an issue here on the 42. He is going to run out of fuel. For whatever reason, he's lifting. So he'll stop himself off track. He's got, okay, now he's going to be on the racing surface. 10 fuel, 9 fuel. I don't know why he lifted. He's gonna get on pit road here, but he's gonna be literally out of fuel. He's got the drift. Oh,
he's got the first. No, he's not gonna be able to toast. He's done. Well,
he's not gonna make it. And he's done. He's not gonna make it. He's on the pit lane.
He made it.
He is out on the pit lane. There's gonna be no caution for that, so at least he got it onto the pit lane. 6 to go. Forza breathes a sigh of relief there, as he is at nearly running on fumes here, about to approach that point. So he's reeling in now just before our next round of green flag pit stops get underway. He has Dragon in his sights in the number 26 Ford. So he's not reeled in his teammate Abalin yet, who has ran away right now, which is a good thing for him. He's 23 seconds. Dragon's just in the grass by the 47 Ford, but he'll get saved here possibly by these green flag pit stops that are coming up shortly here. So right now, Forza has the preferred fuel strategy. Frando right now is running a little bit less than him. He's at about 400 mark. Forza's at the 500 mark. But teammates right now are closing in on each other right now. Supreme's looking to try and take P2 away here from his teammate of Frando before the pit stops begin. He's going to push him all along this front straightaway here as they come screaming around the start-finish line, about 3 seconds behind. So they've kept that gap consistently 2.5 to 3 seconds from Forza. So they've not really lost ground, but they've not really gained ground either. As a 99 and 24 coming to pit road, they're going to lose ground. They're going to be in the middle of this pack here. Ford's going to be in the middle. It's going to be in the sandwich between P2, P3, and P4 and P5 here. So it's going to be interesting as Dragon pulls it down the pit lane in front of Forza. Forza right now is going to run a little bit longer here. He could pop, but he's got the pit. He's going to have to make up his mind because he cannot pit with 2 to go in a stage.
Can't make it
if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think.
So hopefully he comes. Hopefully he's thinking about coming down this time around.
He's probably going to bring the rest of the late lap cars with him as well.
Unless he's feeling confident. Nope, he's coming down. He's being smart. Ooh, but he's good. He's good on pit road. He's being a little bit conservative on his pit road entry. Ford and everybody else already did their pit stops since their laps down seconds back. He's a little conservative on the pit lane. Robloxian Fied, I think, stayed out on the pit lane unless I was seeing things. No, he is still out there, running it out right now. So hopefully Robloxian Fied realizes that you can't pit with 2 to go. He's running on fumes right now, so maybe looking to get a good stage result here
he
for
might steal
Robloxian Fied.
He
Very interesting. Gonna be white flag here for stage 2. Robloxian Fied puts everybody right now under that a lap down right now, I believe. He's going to put, no, maybe not. He'll be just behind Flicker. He is running on 120, so he will come around to take this stage win. What a turn of events. Zach also stays out.
But
so
can he make it all the way back around? Oh, here he comes.
Yeah.
He pulls it in now, but he will get the stage win, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So Robloxian Fied with a great move. Shades of Commander, and D2 is going to look to try and take the stage win as he sails on his pit road. He'll be a little bit slow here. No one's crossed it yet. We're looking for Forza. Forza's right now, I think, coming out of turns 3 and 4. Forza could steal it back here. Let's see. It's going to get close.
No,
and Forza, no, there. Robloxian Fied's going to get the stage win. Forza gets P2 and Frando gets P3. Did not work out for Zach how he wanted it to. But, good job on Robloxified there to take the stage win away, but he's going to be miles behind Forza. Forza's going to clear out back to the race lead, so Robloxified's going to get that stage win. Good job on him for that. But he's going to be far behind from the race leader of Forza as Robloxified settles into, I think, about P3, maybe P4. Nope, yeah, P4. No, P5. He actually lost some ground there. So Flicker did gain on the green flag pit stops. He'll be to P3 here. After that, Robloxified's going to be behind lap traffic of Dragon and NASCAR F1 fan.
Something big must have happened on Supreme's stop because he lost like 2 seconds. He was right. He was where Flicker was when
Everyone lost ground on Forza. They were 3 seconds. Now they're 3.5.
Supreme was where Flicker was coming in. So
yeah, there's something definitely gone awry on that 33 pit stop. Also on the 62, he did go out, so he had to reel it back in there. He got back in his pit box, so definitely some incidents there on the pit road there. A little bit of contact there for Robloxified in the 99, but next car to go a lap down is Ballin, and he is on the front straightaway right now. Already made his round of pit stops, but Forza is closing in on his teammate, who will be the first car a lap down. As right now, Ford sits in that pedestal right now, first car 1 lap down with 42 to go here in the race. In the 62, apparently there's a penalty on the 62 question mark. I don't know what Kirby's saying. I know the only cars still on the lead lap are Forza, Frando, Flicker, Supreme, Robloxified, Zach, Kingo, and Ballin. So there's only 8 cars on the lead lap.
what?
Is Kirby unofficial?
Technically. Well, he's
technically.
he's helping because we only have Panda.
So right now there are 3 cars a lap down as Milk did pull it off. He's gone in the garage. We've had 2 DNFs today. It's going to be Milk and Brash. Going to be in the garage. They're done for the day with their own issues.
These new mid-season tryout guys cannot make it to the end of these races.
Struggling here. And with 39 to go, we're coming to 39 to go. Forza's putting on a show here in D1, putting on a Volvo type performance similar to D2. Again, anything can go awry here. If we have a 2-car incident, definitely race control is going to be eking to push that caution button. So Forza's going to have to watch out for that. As he's still continuing to reel in his teammate Ballin. But Ballin was really fast there. He was like Frando, the only ones to really reel in the race leader. So he's definitely going to make it a challenge here on his team owner. He definitely doesn't want to go a lap down because he really wants to go a lap down, especially when you've got multiple drivers a lap down. So Ballin right now.
And he's pulling
What?
away.
Up for P2. So Flicker definitely making up some progress in that Lowe's for Pros number 48 Chevrolet. Shades of Jimmy Johnson. How about that? King, didn't we say like last week we wanted him to like run a Jimmy Johnson type scheme if you're going to be in the 48?
I think so.
I'm guessing he took it.
I remember us talking about Lowe's, but I don't know if it was about Flicker, but I remember us talking about Lowe's.
I think he took the heart, so he put up the Jimmy Johnson performance, and he is doing it right now, P2. But he definitely wants to get to that P1 spot. I'll win, but definitely carry on for Flicker. Who wouldn't want to win?
Reigning champion winless this season so far.
Looking at our stats right now, no shocker here that Forza has the best average finish, has an average of 2nd here in the NAPCS Cup Series with Frando. Actually, not even Frando. It's going to be Dragon. That is surprising. Dragon has a better average finish than Frando. 3.3 for Dragon, and Frando with a 4.29, making the 3rd best average finisher. Of course, just by starts wise, I guess that's also why. But no, they have the same, just about the same amount. So that's actually, I would have not expected Dragon to have better finished than Frando. But guess you learn new things every day. With 35 to go, Forza 4 seconds out front here, putting on the show of his life right now in dominating fashion, just in the way Forza would like it. Did not have it was a very interesting finish to that Indianapolis race at the Brickyard, so before the Brickyard. So Forza looking a little bit of redemption here after that mishap, which was out of his control, out of everybody's control, really. So, about 3.3 seconds, so a little bit of a loss there. Looking to gain here if he can. And overall, this has turned into a fuel strategy type of race. Who can make it on the long run? Who doesn't get penalties at all in the pit lane? Ballin was already a victim of that, and he is leading that group right now that is looking to go a lap down, as a little bit of an interesting situation developing at the front of the pack. Robloxian Fide and Ballin are now side by side in front of the race leader of Forza. So something happened to Robloxian Fide where he lost a substantial amount of ground, and he is now with Ballin.
That's why.
Oh, he did? He actually had to serve.
Yeah.
What was it for?
I don't know why. Maybe King didn't want to say you cannot pit to go. Pit too close to the go. Anybody who pits.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, and there's trouble for the race leader. He gets into contact with the 62. I'm surprised he has not requested a blue flag yet, or something hasn't happened. But he's already got pinned in the wall by the 62. So he's sandwiched between two lapped cars, his teammate and the 62 Ford. Those are both manufacturing teammates, sandwiching him in right now. I'm surprised his teammate's not cutting him some slack here. He's going to move him out of the way.
Laps.
And right now, he'll get past him. And now he's going to get past both of them. So he's got to run away, scurry away here with 30 to go. Definitely does not want his race ruined by lap cars.
But these lap cars, man, this is for the
Pushes them down.
caution, because that caution comes out. One of them's lucky dog.
Yeah.
So
If
this is going to be crazy.
if
3
we
wide.
go
3 wide. Lead lap car, 2 lap cars.
Oh.
Well, now they're no longer laps. They're like 30 seconds now, but wow.
Oh, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Say what? Oh, hold him up! Hold
Yeah.
29 to go.
I haven't
Forza
said that in months, if not
in
in
the
a
midst
year.
of this lap car holdup. He's
Forza's. I'm not sure what Forza is. If he's trying to just let him go or
He's trying
what,
to get by
but-
him.
well, they're surely not letting him go.
They're
That's
making
for
it
sure.
hard,
29 to go.
yeah, because
Forza.
if that caution comes out, man, one of them's lucky dog, and they're not trying to let him get away.
Well, it's
Hell
better to
no,
stay
you
on-
sticking
it's better to
with
stay on
us,
the lead
brother.
lap At all, not go lap down at all. That's what they're trying to do.
Well, Rocky
push him
would have
through
been
here.
safe if he didn't, unless if that was just for points. But I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
what
they
his
have
strategy is.
pace. They have pace. Both of these guys are back here off of penalties, so they're being allowed to race for their lap.
Will we see a Michigan diecast type situation here?
Yeah, it already happened.
Flashbacks.
He has him.
On.
He's there.
Rob
goodness those
Block's way
blocks
down
are
in the grass.
We're not collidable.
And now Frando's 2.5 seconds, so we gained a half second there.
And that's what Forza doesn't want, because when that Frando catches up and flicker, then the game's on. It's going to be 3 liters and 2 lap cars.
Yeah.
And we are coming up on another green flag pit stop here, so those lap cars are definitely going to have to pit sooner. I don't know, they're probably going to pit at the same time as Forza, so hopefully he gets that figured out, as his teammate will push him through there, so a little bit of help there from his teammate. Ballin, he'll now clear out to the race lead. Forza looking to have a little bit of run here, and he'll clear out from these 2 lap cars as they single file out behind him. That's what Forza wants to see. He's got to stick it too right now. As they
Well,
go
he's a Robloxing to sending it in, trying to get balling into him.
And now
Riley
Forza's going to
Herbst
drive
spun.
away from a Robloxian fight. He's got his teammate following him through. 25 to go
Riley Herbst went on
here
pit
at
road.
Kansas,
Who's
and they have
surprised?
single followed it out. As we're going to look at the fuel situation here for Frando. He's on about the same fuel as Forza. So everybody's going to be following Forza in. It's going to be real. Forza's going to be your indicator of when the pit cycle is going to begin, as he gets reeled back in by those lap cars, kind of.
Bro, if
He's
they
still
don't
in
put
front
Corey
of him.
Hyman in that damn seat. Sorry.
It'll be very interesting to see how Forza's able to fend off these two as they're side by side. So that's what Forza wants to see, side by side for those lap cars right now. 24 to go here at Kansas. It's going to be a green flag pit stop cycle here. Another one. And it'll be very interesting to see if they can make it to the end. Maybe, maybe not. It'll be very close, though. Robloxian Fide and Ballin are not making it easy on the race leader of Forza. He has gotten by them, but they are keeping him on his heels right now. As he is below that halfway point on his fuel, he is approaching the point where he's going to be running on fumes here in that.
Oh, here comes Robloxian. Robloxian's not afraid to use the bumper. He doesn't care who you are. He doesn't care where you're running.
All the way down
Big block.
To the white line. 23 to go. Coming to 22 to go this time.
I just want to say, I just want to point out, look at the ticker. Flicker and Fredo have gained like a second and a half. I got ice in my mouth. I can't talk right. Let's take a look at our points coming in today. Sorry. I got ice in my mouth. You know, give me a second. We'll wait a second on the points.
A little bit of late block there by Robloxian Fight on the Ballin. They're going to put Forza up the track. Oh, a little bit loose. They're not going to lift. They're going to put Forza into the wall. And he's loose. He saves it. What a save for the 47. As he is now going to get reeled in here. Frando and Flicker see him. They see him in his windshield. Bigger and bigger for them. As he's going to come down pit lane, he says, screw this. And he is not going to mess with those lap cars anymore. Conservative on the pit lane. Forza is going to make his stop. I don't know if that was a smart move or not. I mean, he already lost so much ground. I think that was a good move on Forza's part to get away from that lap traffic. Frando, Supreme do not come in. Forza's good on the pit lane. Does not speed. Is in his box. He's all good there. But Flicker gets past Frando there after that. They're not going to come down pit road for a while. They've got about 3 extra laps here. Nope. Flicker comes in. Frando follows him in. Contact entering pit lane. Get it. Whoa, down there. They're going to be good. Flicker and Frando neck and neck onto the pit lane. And Forza's having an issue, I think. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. No. Okay, no, he wasn't having an issue. He's all good there, I think. So he'll be right behind those lap traffic again of Robloxian Fight and Ballin. We need to make a pit stop here. There goes Ballin. He misses the entrance a little bit, but he's all good. He'll get it down there. Flicker and Frando are right there. They're taking that turn to exit. Following the rules here so they don't get massacred with a down the pit road penalty. And here comes Forza by him.
Oh, what a stop.
Oh, goodness.
What a stop for
Flicker. Reel him
Flicker.
in there. Flicker's going to reel him in here.
Flicker's right on the bumper now.
Lap traffic has sold Forza, in my opinion.
Frando is not in the picture.
Completely.
Not yet. But Flicker's right there with 17 to go.
He'll definitely get a sniff of that draft here in a second. Supreme's also just now exiting, so he will not be in the picture for this race. And Ballin's just now exiting. Robloxian Fight has still not came down pit road yet. So he'll be in front of these two, giving them a little bit of a draft here as they come off turns 3 and 4 with coming to 17 laps to go.
All right, now let's take a look at our points. See Forza at the top of the points, like it has been all season, really. Behind him, Supreme, Flicker, Frando. That's really the closest battle that we have here, or the most entertaining, the one that people are going to watch the most. This is the battle for the second transfer spot into the competitive 4 round of the playoffs. So these three are almost neck and neck. I mean, they're having very similar seasons if you look at their points, except Frando has a massive gap between the 3 on playoff points. But we're seeing Flicker now all over the back bumper of Forza now that he's gotten a chance to get there off this last pit stop. And Flicker's yet to win this season. Forza's got 4, so I'm sure Flicker would be willing to move Forza out of the way for this win at Kansas.
And Robloxian Fight gets out of the way. He's going to come down pit road. So no more lap traffic to deal with for Forza or Flicker. Hopefully.
But, yeah, hopefully.
So it's going to be a clean battle, hopefully, between these two for the remaining of this run. Frando is there. He is waiting right now. I think he's definitely got a sniff of that draft right now, and he is just waiting it out right now. He's got 15 to go, coming to 14 to go this time around. He is definitely in the picture, so we could have a three-way battle for this race lead. As Forza crosses the line, 14 to go. Flicker definitely being patient here, not wanting to push the issue too early.
Frando is also
everyone's
gaining.
got enough fuel. I think they've got enough fuel to make it, I believe, as Robloxify gets past here.
Frando
He will
gained
be in front of
3
Frando.
tenths.
He will be there, so Frando's got Ballin and Robloxified on him. As Frando shuts the door on Robloxified, aggressive move off of turns 3 and 4 for Frando. He'll clear the lap traffic, and now it's going to be a Ford, Chevy, and Dodge battle for the race lead here soon. I'm definitely betting Frando's going to get there. And it'd be real interesting to see if Frando brings a lap traffic with him, because they are following him right now, and they are keeping up with the number 3 of Frando. So it'll be very interesting to see how that works out. Right now, Flicker is being real conservative with the 47, not pushing the issue too hard as they go off into turn 1. Forza will force the issue with Flicker, puts him onto that unpreferred line on the outside. Forza will get that exit off the corner, though, but Flicker's going to reel him in here. He's got a little bit of a run here. Forza blocks all the way down to the line. Flicker tries to go below the line.
Ooh.
A little bit of contact there into 3 and 4.
Here comes
Comes to
Frando.
11 to go this time around. Frando looking to join the fun here at the front of this pack for the race for the lead. 11 to go here at Kansas. It's going to be a three-way battle here soon, but right now it's a two-way fray between the 47 and 48 drivers. Forza just has that better exit off of turn 2, is going to keep it about a car length from the 48 Chevrolet of Flicker, looking to take his first win of the season. I can't believe we're saying that with Flicker, but we are. Forza, again, having a dominating season, looking to add to his collection of wins here in the NAPCS Cup Series. He has 4 right now on the board. Frando has 3, looking to tie it up here with Forza if he can get to them. But Flicker looking for his first win of the season. Definitely wants it bad, but Forza, how bad does Forza want it? He wants to try and get his 5th, get that magical number 5 of the season. But Frando's reeling them in fast as they're going to be nearly side by side off into turns 3 and 4. We're at 10 to go, coming to 9 to go here from Kansas. On the front straightaway, we've got 6 cars on the lead lap. I don't think we're going to have any lap traffic being an issue except for Robloxified and maybe Ballin, as those two are just real fast. They just had pit road problems, had penalties, were stuck a lap down, and they were never able to recover. We've had no cautions yet. We still got enough time to have that happen. But right now, it is a 3-way battle for the race lead as the number 3 Dodge Challenger of Frando has reeled in the 47 and 48, who have been going at it for the past, I think, about 7 to 10 laps now. They have been battling it out for this race lead. So it'll be real interesting to see how Frando can mix it up, but the lap traffic is also reeling in the race leaders as Robloxify goes way under the track. He's going to right hook it into the wall. He'll be a little bit loose. Ballin's going to clear him, but look at this. A pass for the race lead. Flicker to the inside of Forza. A lead change for the first time in a while tonight. Flicker out up front here at Kansas with 7 to go. Forza getting swallowed up here. He's going to get under pressure here from the number 3 of Frando. Going to push him along. Look into the inside. He'll push him along. It's going to be a 3-way battle now again. They're trying to fan out single file. Forza and Flicker in a low. A little bit of an arc by Frando. He's going to push Forza along, and Forza's going to pick it back here at Kansas. Nearly puts Flicker into the wall, and here comes Frando in the Dodge Challenger number 3. Side by side for P2. Forza goes low, blocking that run for Frando. Frando's going to shove him through the corner. A check up there by Forza is going to put Frando up the track. Put him in the wall. A push here from Flicker will allow Frando to have that momentum entering 3. A little bit of push, a little bit of a shove there from the Frando to Forza. These two up and contact off of 4. Forza saves it in the grass.
5 to go.
5 to go. He'll get in the wall on the first straightaway. There's
More contact.
And Forza's still wrecking. He saves it. Everyone saves it. Flicker's out of it for now. It's 5 to go. Can Flicker reel him back in? A contact off of 4 gets everyone shaken up. here at Kansas on the back straightaway, coming to 4 to go this time around. Brando looking for his 4th, Forza looking for his 5th, and Flicker looking for his 1st win here in the NAPCS Cup Series. Who will it be? 4 to go. Forza under the gun from Frando. Flicker in lap traffic of his teammate and Robloxified. To the inside goes Frando. The door was open. He took it. Puts him in the wall on the back straightaway. Side by side on the back straightaway as they come onto 3 and 4. Frando clears out. Forza backs out of it. He's looking for the crossover. He's gonna get there. Frando blocks
way down
it.
the track.
They're trying to wreck each other on the front straightaway. He's gonna get in the wall.
Here goes.
Everyone into the wall.
Oh,
Frando around. He's gonna get into the wall again. And there goes Robloxified. Forza clear out to the race lead. And a Robloxified nearly wrecks it but saves it. And there goes the blue flags now out. Forza with a wonderful save on the front straightaway. Gets him out to the race lead. 2 to go here from Kansas. Will Forza make a mistake? Contact on the front straightaway between Flicker and Frando. Will they wreck each other?
I wouldn't blame him.
Side by side for P2. Forza is running away with this one. It's the battle for P2. Flicker, Frando battling it out. Forza cutting the draft. Coming out of turns 3 and 4. Flicker with P2. Frando, P3's onto the inside. Off of turn 4. Forza coming around. White flag is out here at Kansas, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Side by side for P2. Forza is gone in a different zip code right now, looking to take his 5th win here in the NAPCS Cup Series. Frando and Flicker are scurrying about for P2 and P3. But here's a little bit of an issue here for Flicker. He's got lap traffic interfering with his battle. He lifts out of it. What will be the move here in turns 3 and 4? Frando sends him up. Flicker's on the outside line. It's going to be side by side off of turn 4 for P2, and Frando clears out the P2. Forza's going to win it at Kansas. They wreck across the line. Robloxified hard into the wall. Back in the back, Supreme's going to secure a top 5 finish. The number 1 at Pingo's also going to look to secure that. Hopefully a top 5 finish.
Battle for P5. He gets it over Zach.
And Forza, his 5th win on the season.
Can't click on his car. There we go. Forza will bring that BWT Ford Mustang to victory lane here at Kansas, as Commander said, picking up his 5th victory of the season. Came down to be a hectic one at the end with a 3-car battle. Frando was closing late. Flicker on the bumper right after that final pit stop, but it was Forza making it through the madness after everybody came together and holding out for the win. Forza has requested an interview. Fine. Here with your winner of the DeKalb 399, Forza. Got it done late after Flicker had a really good final pit stop and got to your back bumper, and you were able to hold him off. Frando was also closing, but yeah, very, very interesting finish. Okay, I'm looking. I'm looking at the VC chat. But yeah, very, very solid finish. A very intense finish, and yeah, you survived it. Now I gotta wait for an hour. See, this is why I don't do like doing type interviews, because I'm just sitting here in silence.
Now for a moment of silence.
A post-win moment for silence.
Now, a moment of silence for Forza.
Oh my god. I'm not repeating it. Just tell me what you thought about the race.
Gosh darn.
And talk about your car or whatever.
Talk about the car.
Who had fastest lap? Frando. Okay, I'm not interviewing Filzer anymore. Let's go to Frando. Frando, it's the first time in a while I'm not interviewing you in Victory Lane, but here you are, finished P2 after some tomfoolery in the closing laps. But yeah, give me your thoughts, and I'm messing with the fit.
Well, first of all, thank you for the fit, but it was, I mean, it took me a long time to get up to Flicker once he passed me after the pit, or the pit stop on the third stage, and then or the second stage, and it took me the entire race to get up to him into the stage, and then third stage, and then he barely got there with 15 to go. But I mean, it was just really hard to tell when you were alongside someone or someone was just barely enough to clip you if you're gonna try to clear him or not. But also the lappers, that was probably the worst thing, is that the lappers just got in the way, and they really just had no reason. It definitely cost Flicker the second place spot on the last lap, but got lucky there. This Dodge Challenger DRT Coke car has been running good. Then way better than last week when we had some technical difficulties, and Looking forward to next week at Texas.
And King, if you don't mind me asking Frando this, do you think, Frando, that race control could have been a little bit more involved there on that lap traffic there, which could have possibly allowed you three to pull away a little bit more? Maybe you three could have avoided that contact there on the front straightaway. Do you think race control could have a little bit more of an impact there and calling the blue flags there on the lap traffic?
I think they did call the blue flag, but it was mainly just you got super tight on the apron, and right as I jackknife, I completely had like a lag spike. I don't really know what happened there, but once I came back to reality after 3 seconds, I saw 5 cars in front of me, and none of them I wanted to see. So, but I think the lap car should have just been smarter in general. You got blue flagged for a reason, you know. But yeah, it is what it is.
All right.
All right, well, thanks for talking to us, Frando, and hopefully you'll finish one spot better next weekend in Texas.
Thank you.
Here with Frando's teammate, driver of the number 33, Supreme, over here having a conversation with Ford over here on pit road. But Supreme brought it home P4 after showing top 5 and podium pace at points during the race. But solid finish for this interesting monster colored car. But oh, matching the dreads, I see. But yeah, a good finish today. And tell me how the race went for you.
Oh, I mean, good as it can get. I mean, yeah, it was. I had a good car. I don't know. This race was just a little bit interesting to me. But and honestly, the position, the speed definitely doesn't match the position I finished in. It was a good race overall. Unfortunate that last 2 pit stops there. Other than that, I mean, can't be mad with a fourth place finish. Basically, there's like 6 or 7 straight top 5, which we like those stretches, especially coming to the playoffs. So hopefully we can get that number 2 spot locked up. We got Texas, which honestly a bit worried. Texas isn't really one of my better mile and a halves. Hopefully we can definitely change that look there. And then Dega, you know how Dega is, won there before, and we definitely know how to run that track, do what it takes to get a win. But make this beautiful purple Monster Energy car, another one off, and hopefully we can get that number 2 spot. And yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh, Kyle Busch spun right as the stage ended. God almighty.
You're
All right.
welcome.
Thanks for talking to me, Supreme. And yeah, hopefully you can finish out this regular season strong and take home P2 in the points. How did he spit? He was all the way off the corner. Bro ripped the e-brake. He literally ripped the e-brake. All right, well, Ford, I guess we'll just move on to you since you're over here having a conversation with Supreme post race. But yeah, not your best day out at Kansas. So yeah, tell me what was going on in the Bear camp today. Obviously, Flicker had the speed. You and David just didn't translate. So yeah, tell me what happened, or try and tell me what happened. Oh wait, sorry. Hold on. Okay, go.
So towards the beginning, when I was trying to get in my rhythm, and I was about medium pace. Well, it was kind of 2 factors kind of screwed the race. For one, Flicker put me in the wall, and I spun around and got hit by like 4 cars, and eventually was able to gather it up. Besides that, I am not used to races going by so fast, and I looked, and I was already past pit road with 3 to go on the stage, and I couldn't make it to the end, so had to serve a drive-through, and then that's about it. The stands.
Yeah. Somebody stay in post race.
Anyway, I was getting quicker in the end. I was catching Dragon. Sorry, I was catching Dragon in the end. But anyway, yeah, I had 2 factors through the race, got wrecked, and then I screwed up and didn't realize I pitted a lap later than I should have. So yeah, that's about it. Hopefully next week we can do good. Texas is a fast track. I like Texas. I have some good luck there, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, hopefully you can get back going the right way in this season next weekend at Texas.
Let's hope so.
All right, and that will do it for our coverage of the DeKalb 399 from Kansas Speedway. It was Forza getting his 5th win of the season over Frando and Flicker, hard-charging competitors. But next weekend, we will be back in action at Texas Motor Speedway, same time as always, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday and Sunday nights for the Break Series and the Cup Series, as you saw tonight. So hopefully you'll tune in